Boom. What's up? What's going on with you? What's going on with you?
T.
What's up?
Man. Hey.
There's some
Prepper.
stuff going on. There's some stuff going on out there.
Damn right.
It's
Damn
going
right.
crazy. It's going crazy. We just me and Just Josh wanted to jump up on here, man, and talk about what's going on and see what y'all are thinking too, man. Hang out with y'all on this Mother's Day. First of all, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Absolutely.
Huge happy Mother's Day.
Absolutely.
Did you have a good happy Mother's Day, man?
Oh yeah, I did. Look, my old lady, she was like, all I want for you to do is, we got like this little pool, right? You know, the little above ground pool. She's like, just put that up for me and I'm good. Yeah. So I put that shit up, man. You know, ain't no big deal. Make it happen. Yeah.
I got a Olive Garden for Niecy, man. We went and had the curbside pickup. Man, they hook it up.
Really?
They hook it up. $50, and it was like more food than you could ever think of, man. And they had the keto food that I needed. You know?
Come on, man. All right. Yeah, I hear you. On the keto. Yeah. Yes, sir.
What's up, everybody? I'm gonna say what's up to everybody real quick.
Go for
Mama
it. Bear,
Mrs. Prepping Plumber, Kyle, Joe Morgan, Firefly, The Outsider, Cherokee, JH556, SKM Keith, what's up? Red October, what's going on? Man, I know y'all heard about this pipeline deal. And see, I'm in Maryland, man. I'm right on the East Coast, man. They say it's coming, you know, it's going to affect the majority of from Georgia up to DC.
Yes,
and
sir.
I'm right there next to DC, man. So we getting stacked up on some gas, man. You know, we hit it up hard. We was already stacked up, but you know, we topped off the tanks and all that good stuff.
Same here, brother. Same here.
But man, you know, people say, oh, it's going to affect gas. It's going to affect gas. I think it's going to affect a whole lot more than just gas. Gas runs the world, man.
Brother. Okay. This preppers. This is why we prep, people. This is why we prep. This is what I've been telling. Do I need to turn my mic down? Am I too loud? People?
Nah, you sound good to me.
People, this is why we prep. If look, seriously, if your gas tanks are not full, if you have, you know, the little gas cans, if they're not full, I would advise that you go out and you fill them up. This is why we prep for situations like this. Now, look, this was a attack. The news, mainstream media said this was an attack.
Yeah. If they find out it was another country, that's an act of war.
Oh man,
Plain and simple.
Solar winds, people. Solar winds. Couple months back. They have been in our infrastructure. They have been in our system for months. So there could be more coming down the pipe, PT. I'm just saying.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah. I won't be fear mongering or Mr. Doom and Gloom, but people, this is why we prep. This came out of the blue, totally left field. So go ahead.
I don't go too hard on stuff, man. You know, especially news that comes out and shit like that. But man, this ain't no joke, man. You talking about attacking half of the gas that's running up and down the East Coast. Come on, man. That's some serious shit.
50%.
You know what I mean? And what if this was just the first little thing? You know what I mean? Like, okay, let's hit. Now, I ain't trying to bring up movies and stuff, but You remember that Die Hard movie where they were attacking all the infrastructure things with the cyber attacks and stuff?
Yeah.
The last Die Hard. You know, it starts out with one thing, then the next thing you know. Now, I mean, who knows? Could this be some kid who's just slick with a computer, or is this some country that's and you know how I believe we've talked, you know, a couple times, and you know how I feel about the last year and this whole pandemic thing and what I think about it, man. I mean that seemed like an attack in itself.
Exactly.
So are we under a war right now and ain't nobody saying nothing to us?
Brother, we are in a transitional period. Seriously, none of this surprises me. That solar, look, this is what I saw coming from solar winds. And like you said, could this be like the only event or could there be multiple? Brother, I was listening when mainstream media said they have been in our system. They have been, you know, in our infrastructure for months. Of course, there's going to be more. This is a transitional period. This I can't say it any louder or any more. This is why we prep. You know what I'm saying? Preppers, y'all better have gas.
Yeah, y'all better get your gas up.
Seriously.
I was watching a video that Humble Lion shared.
Okay.
And the dude talking in the video, he was talking about, I think something about they want Bitcoin.
Really?
So and then they got it to where they act like they don't know who's the man behind this Bitcoin shit.
Yeah.
But come on, man, it's the government, man. They know when you take a piss. They know when your dog takes a piss. You gonna sit here and tell me that somebody's gonna now look, think about it. You're gonna bring another money system into America's money, and America ain't gonna know who did it and what did. Come on, man. Come on, bruh.
You hit the nail on the head, PT. It's we are in a transitional period. Look, seriously. I don't like to give out dates because of the whole election stuff. But look, I firmly believe that in, if not 1 year, if not 2 years, none of this shit is gonna be the same. Everything is happening for a reason right now. Gas, Green New Deal. They're already pushing that shit. Seriously, like they're already pushing it. So they already don't want us basically burning fossil fuels. You know what I'm saying? I hate to be like a conspiracy theorist, whatever, but they don't want us burning fossil fuels. They don't want us with pew pews. Y'all heard about the little sixth grader. You know what I'm saying? So they got this stuff coming, man. But I mean, as preppers, we need to be as self-reliant, as self-sustaining as possible, because this is the time period that we are in right now, people. Seriously, this is where we're at. Now, PT, we're talking about gas, right? How many other things does this affect?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Airports.
Everything.
Exactly. 50%.
From police to ambulance to, I mean, shipping.
Tell them. Yeah.
Travel. I mean, we all know gas is that one. You know what I mean? It's that one. This is a serious attack. Like, this ain't the phone lines are down for a couple hours. This ain't, oh, you don't have your internet for an hour or two. We're talking a couple days, and they can't even give us a day when it's gonna be fixed.
Seriously.
They don't have, what the hell?
PT.
But see, I question everything. So it's either they don't know, and they really getting the hammer to them.
That's what we don't know.
Or they do know, and they're putting the hammer to us. You know what I'm saying? Because think about this, man. Think about this. When the whole pandemic first started,
right?
You had a lot of people running around saying, "Oh, you don't need the face diaper. You don't need the face diaper. That is for essential workers. That is for essential." Imagine if we got 50% of our gas taken away.
Oh man,
who's gonna get that gas? Who's going to get that gas? Are they going to stop us from getting gas and say, oh, well, essential workers need that gas. We need that gas for truck drivers. We need that gas for, the police, the ambulance, the FBI, CIA, DEA. You know what I'm saying? Like what's going to happen, man? Are they going to tell us that we can't get gas for 2 weeks or a month or 2 months, or we can't get gas until they say the next time we can get gas?
I appreciate that. Transitional period, preppers. We don't know.
I feel you. And think about it. They want to keep us in the house anyway.
Exactly.
So what's another way to keep a motherfucker in the house? If you don't give them no gas, where you going?
Seriously.
You ain't going far.
Right now, we don't know what tomorrow brings, so be prepped. All the big channels, all the big name preppers, they've all been saying, everybody's been saying, we are in a transitional period of uncertainty. I call that shit like chaos and you know what I'm saying, all that crazy stuff. But seriously, it's uncertain, people. So do what you can. If you ain't filled up those vehicles, go do it now. Gas cans, go get it now. I'm just saying.
And I guarantee you there's going to be a shortage on gas cans.
Oh, hell yeah.
I guarantee you right now people are running out buying up gas cans like a mug. And you're going to have accidents happen because you're going to have people putting gas in glass containers and shit, and it's going to blow up on them. You're going to have it. You know what I'm saying? It's going to because people don't, not everybody's educated, man. They'll throw gas in anything. Oh, well, let's put it in a milk jug. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. So make sure when you go to get the gas tank, get a real gas tank.
Yeah.
A gas container that'll hold gas. Don't get you something stupid that's gonna mess you up.
Prepper should already have this.
I done hit my whole family up, man. I done hit my whole family. Y'all better go get some gas. Y'all didn't listen to me when this damn pandemic hit a year ago. And then you realized what was up and was hitting me up saying, oh, we should have listened to you. Well, this time, listen to me. Go fill your damn tanks up. And don't waste no gas. Don't go running around partying and stuff. Do what you got to do with that gas. You know, ration that. I mean, even if you do it for just a couple days and then everything blows over and everything gets okay, then okay, that's cool. But you still want to be smart right now because we don't know what the hell's going on.
If PT, look, hey, y'all, fam, everybody, Lake Ferry, Appalachian, everybody out there, Cal, all y'all, Red, look, seriously, treat this like training for a shift. Treat this like training for WROL. Seriously. Somebody just said the gas cans are gone already. So it might be too late for that. But I'm just saying, that's what you want to treat it like. We talk about the gas power generator, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't got your gas, then you might be in trouble. So you tighten up.
And think more than just gas. Think about oil. Think about extra oil for your car. Yeah. And think about other types of gas. Because when you can't get gas, you're going to be looking at other types of gas to run shit or do shit.
That's right.
I mean, and they're going to jack up the prices. You know they're going to jack up the prices on everything. I bet you propane goes up. I bet you kerosene. If you got a kerosene heater in your house, you better fill that joker up as soon as you can. If you got to spend $600 or $700, and I know it's hard, man. I know it's hard times. Believe me, I know. But you got to do what you got to do in a situation like this. Because who knows? Come on, man. There's too much shit going on. For them to attack man, that's a serious hit. That's a serious hit.
All right. Okay. All right. So look, on a bigger scale of things, preppers, people of a preparedness mindset. Listen to me. We always talk about how like the US is like the strongest, greatest, most powerful country on the planet. Apparently, we can just get attacked by some ransomware and 50% of our gas is out the window. So, I mean, what more do you need for me to say? You know, there's plenty of people who like, oh no, this is the US, we can handle it. We got it covered. Take a look at what's happening right now. Yeah. Seriously. Yeah, and what if it was multiple? What if it was multiple randomware? Come on, man. Randomware attacks. Come on. On the West Coast. We got the East Coast, but what if it was the West Coast?
And think about this. I remember 2008, 2009.
Me too.
When all of a sudden gas was a problem, and they were like, "Oh, well, guess what? Milk's got to go up $1. Bread's got to go up $1 because we got the truckers. There's more expenses when they got to fill up their tanks. So now, that expenses got to filter down to the companies. Then the companies got to filter down to us. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, boom, bam, bip. Here we go. Now everything's being raised. Everybody talk about the prices raising up. Well, here's a good reason to raise them all the way up. Native, what's going on with you?
What up, man?
What's going on? What's up, Josh? What's up, Travis?
Good, man.
What's up? What's up?
You got that dimple,
man. What's going on, man?
He always messing with your dimple.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Hell yeah, man. Some crazy stuff going on, Native. Some crazy stuff.
I was listening to y'all, man. Yeah, you talking about the SolarWinds attack, man. Man, they be hitting us with all kinds of stuff, man.
Native.
You know what I'm saying? And like our infrastructure, man, the way that it's so fragile. And I've said this for years, man. Our society, our modern society is just a thin veneer, man. It don't take much to crack it.
Nah, it don't.
Absolutely.
And we know they want to raise prices. We in a time like this, they want to raise prices. So I just see it. I just vision and prices are going up anyway. I don't know if y'all have noticed. Prices are shooting up all over the place. This little thing. I mean, just little fishing gear that you order off Amazon went up $1. Those fire starters that you use, Native. I found some. You get 10 in a pack. And it was like $2.39 a pack. I went in the next day, it was $3.49 a pack. Wow, overnight, it jumped over $1 just for those little things that you burn.
That's crazy.
Can you imagine Amazon prices? Amazon has to deliver all their shit. That takes gas. Guess what? The East Coast gas is going to hit all prices of everything, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
And especially food, especially shit you really need, because that's where they want to hit you in the mouth. The shit you really need. You know what I'm saying? Food, water, you know,
everything.
That shit, man.
Man. They want to incrementally make our lives that much more to where they can come in and say, "Hey, we'll take care of you, but you gotta turn in your guns, you gotta give up your rights, you know, and we'll take care of you. We got these comfort camps. You can come in here, you'll be good."
Yeah,
you know.
right.
I like that.
We got Native in the house, Jack.
Straight up. Native, man, I appreciate it, brother.
You too, Josh.
Man.
I appreciate all y'all brothers, man.
So what y'all think, man? What's the number one? I know people got to gas up, right? We know that people got to fill up those tanks, man. If you haven't filled up your tank and you're awoke and you're not awoke as in awoke, but if you're awake and not sleepy and you feel like getting in your car right now and riding up to the gas station, if you're on the East Coast and your gas tank ain't full, I'd advise you to go right. I remember I laid rug for a living. I got gas every day, and I remember when shit like this happened. Gas went from like $2.30 a gallon up to over $4 a gallon overnight. That's what it seemed like. It was within a week of me working.
Right.
So the gas you get tonight might save you $20, $30, depending on how many cars you got. It might save you $50, $60 if you go get that shit tonight.
PT, look, 2008. I can remember, seriously, I can remember following the gas trucks to the gas station, right? So it was like, shit, you might get gas. I'm not saying it's gonna get that bad, but you might get gas and you might not. You ain't even worried about the price that you're gonna pay.
Yeah.
You're following the gas truck. So I'm just saying, as preppers, seriously, like yesterday was the time to go ahead and gas up.
Well,
it was.
And what's so dangerous is the more and more people start realizing it, the more and more people are going to do their thing.
Exactly.
And it's going to be just like the toilet paper runs and the mask runs and the hand sanitizer run and the Lysol runs. Remember what we just went through.
Yep.
Now we're talking gas. Gas can shut down everything. If you don't have the truckers running them trucks, you ain't getting shit.
Yeah.
And there's already shortages. So you can imagine. Come on, man. If you ain't prepping now, then I don't know what the hell to tell you, man.
Ransomware.
For real, man. Yeah, and then like y'all talked about, like Tribe, you were bringing up, like not just gas and gas cans, but oil and stuff like that. Everything's going to go up now, man. And it's time. And like Josh just said, if you hadn't already been prepping gas, man, you better, go right now, like y'all said.
Yeah.
And then and start looking up, like go on Google or DuckDuckGo, whatever you use, and look up wood gasification. That's where you can burn wood in an enclosed environment, and it produces a gas that burns and combusts just like gasoline.
Yeah.
And that's a renewable resource. We all, as preppers, long term, just like Josh said, self-sufficient as possible. Learn to wood gasify. It's something I'm looking into. Biodiesel, making your own biodiesel and stuff like that. It's time to start looking into this stuff, because we don't need to be backed into a corner by stuff like this has happened where we have to depend on the government.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it.
What do y'all think, man? Do y'all think we're going to end up in, Native, you're on the East Coast with me. You're right dead in the middle of it, brother. You right dead in it's from Georgia to Washington, D.C. is going to be the main parts hit the hardest right off the bat. But it's going to affect everybody. I think it's going to affect people all the way over to California. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think it's going to,
for real.
This kind of thing, it's that butterfly effect, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's going to.
Hey, when I saw the news, when I saw it on the news, it was like no big deal. It was like, oh, we've had a ransomware attack on the pipeline from, the East Coast from Texas to New York. No big deal. Da, 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 da. Yo, I did not know that shit has not been rectified. Mainstream media made that shit sound like, oh, it's no big deal. It's fixed. No, that shit is not fixed. Seriously. And then they came on a couple of hours later and they were like, look, they have 72 hours to get this shit going again before major problems. So there's a timeline to this shit. So it ain't like you just get it running again and then, kumbaya, everything's back to normal. They have a timeline on this shit before there's major problems. But mainstream media was like, "Oh, yeah, it's okay. You know, it's just a ransomware hack. No big deal."
But that's the thing.
Hell no.
That's the thing right there. We all know when the media says there's a problem, it usually is not that much of a problem. But when the media is saying that it ain't that much of a problem, it's a big ass problem.
It's a big problem. Yep.
Seriously, Colorado. You saw what happened. That's why I went and got my Mr. Butter heater with the propane canisters, because Colorado had what was it? Was it propane gas or something like that? Pipeline got shut down. Hell yeah, that shit saved my ass in Texas when we had that winter snowstorm, because I paid attention and I listened to what happened in Colorado. I adapted and did what I needed to do, and I made it through the Texas snowstorm without any issues. Yeah. So I'm gassed up right now, and I'm ready for whatever might come my way.
Let me ask the chat, man, if I could. If you want to answer, you can. If you don't, I understand. I'm not trying to be one of those dudes, put a 1 in the chat. But I'd like to know how many people in the chat have their gas tanks full already. Just throw a 1 in there if you got your gas tanks full already and you already on it.
Don't lie, people.
all the prepper names are going to be 1, 1, 1, 1.
Native, what's up, man?
What's going on, Josh?
What
about you, Josh? I know your gas is good to go. I know you.
Hey, man, you better believe it.
Some ones, fellas. We got some ones. Man, I'm proud of y'all, man. Keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. If you get down to 3/4 of a tank, fill it back up in the next week or so. Because even though this, let's say this gets fixed in 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
That's a 5 or 6 day that they didn't have gas coming in. That's like 12 million gallons a day. So they got to make up for a whole week's worth of gas. Now, the longer this goes on, the more worried y'all better be. Well, not even worried. Y'all better prep up is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, the market's open Monday morning. That's when the price is going to jump.
Yeah. And you know what else is going to be crazy? This could affect jobs. Because let's say, you and Native, especially because y'all run around and have to go meet people and stuff like this. Let me break it down real quick. Mm-hmm. So y'all go to a gas station on Wednesday. You get there and there's 45 cars in line.
Yeah.
Boom. So then you sit there an hour and a half. So now you're late to work. You got some, people that rely on you is worried. They're calling the company. What the hell is going on? You're sitting there, and then and let's say you're an hour away from your house. Even you're sitting on. And I know y'all wouldn't let this happen because y'all are preppers. I know y'all ain't gonna let your tanks get on E. But let's say that you were close to E, and then you get up after waiting an hour and a half because there was 45 people in front of you. Boom, the gas is ran out on car 43.
Happens.
Now, boom, you go to get in another gas station right down the street. You're like, all right, there's another gas station. You run down the gas, there's 45 cars in line there. Yep. Shit, maybe 100. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Now your job's on the line. Not only your jobs, but the people that rely on you to live.
Yeah.
Their lives are on the line.
There you go, brother. Yep.
Yes, sir.
It's like you said, it's that butterfly effect.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, 2008, I use that as an example because I lived in Atlanta, Georgia, and that's when we had it was, the mortgage crisis, but that's when we had an issue with gas. 2008. So yeah, shit got real. And me and the person I was with at the time, we were like, look, we got to make some decisions. Who makes more? Am I going to work or are you going to work? We got to make some serious decisions. If I can't get gas, you know what I'm saying? How are we gonna handle this? And so then you go out to the gas station and you watching on the news and you already know it's 30 people in line for gas. People agitated, irritated. Everybody needs to pay their bills and get to work. Yeah. So yeah, it was all types of crazy shit that followed with that. Just waiting in line, people cutting in front of you, people blowing horns, traffic, and you like, man, So
yeah.
I hope y'all prepped.
And think about this too, fellas. Think about this. Wood and all that is done shot up big time, right? How much y'all think wood gonna cost now? Yeah, exactly, how much gas does it take to bring trees from down there to up here and up here to down there? Yep. Think about this is summertime. Let me hit y'all with one. This is summertime. How many boats are out in the water? getting seafood, making a living, the watermen, the fishermen,
Yep.
making a living in their boat. You know how much gas it takes in a boat?
Yeah.
Boats
Boat
suck
fuel.
up gas.
For real.
I mean,
Yeah.
this ain't no joke, man. I've sat here and thought about it, and I was like, man, I'm gonna go live. You know what I'm saying? Because I think people need to hear somebody really get into the deep conversation of it, because it ain't no joke, man. And we here, you know, our prepper community is here to help people. But you know, I ain't trying to be Mr. Doom and Gloom. There's something
I'll be that. I'll be Mr. Doom and Gloom. Somebody got to do it.
But this is on our front doorstep. You know what I'm saying?
There's gonna be more.
Yeah, man.
There's gonna be more, man. If it is this easy to interrupt what we got going on, the economy takes a hit, millions, billions, I don't know what it is. If it is this easy to hit us, you know, punch us in the gut, there's more coming. Everybody's watching this. Look, I'm saying all my videos. I'm just throwing this out here, but North Korea, we ain't heard nothing from North Korea. Nothing.
Right.
I'm just saying, the quietest ones are the ones you got to watch. But all the other countries are watching this shit, and they see how easy it is to just cause chaos, a ransomware attack.
But
that shit happened on my computer with Windows. Pay me this,
that's
and
what
I'll
I say,
unlock your
man.
computer. Come
That's
on,
why I
man.
say, are we already?
And if
in a
it's
war?
not, I know exactly. And then if something bad did happen, it's like you said with the mainstream media, they're not going to tell us the truth. So we got to figure it out for ourselves. And by the time you figure it out, they're going to start grabbing the resources. Like they're going to say, hey, we need this for EMS, we need this for firefighting, we need this for law enforcement. Yeah. They're gonna grab gas stations if this doesn't get fixed quick.
Oh yeah,
you know, and it most likely will. It most likely will, but it's going to have that ripple effect, man.
Yep.
And it's also shown flaw in our infrastructure that, man, anyone can exploit it now. And how do we know this thing wasn't some terrorist attack? We don't know. They wouldn't tell us.
Yep.
You know, it'll come out later on sometime when it's too late. Get prep. Get prep.
That's right. I can't say it enough. Yeah.
Even if this wasn't happening, we as preppers, we should be prepping. We should have fuel preps. You know, that's just it's our lifestyle. You know, it's something we should be doing, even if there's not.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And how much shit is made by gas? I mean, everything is gas, man. Everything. Like people don't even realize the plastic containers you buy has petroleum in it, has oils in it. You know what I mean? Like everything revolves. The whole oil industry is what built America at 1901 or whatever the hell it was, 1889. I mean, our whole. I've watched the documentaries on it, man, where it showed just how important. Y'all probably have too, where it just showed how. I mean, it's involved in every single thing we touch every day.
It is. Yeah.
It's one of the. So if I'm an enemy, of America, what would be the number one target? And they're gonna sit here and try to act like it's some young ass dude who's just slick and just wants some Bitcoin. Get the hell out of my face, man. Come on. Just like this whole pandemic, man. Just like this whole pandemic, man.
Yeah.
Look how bad the whole world's doing right now. But look at that one country. They seem to be shining and doing good and ain't letting nobody know no info. We can't hear no news coming out of China. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And you're gonna sit here and tell me that we in all this beef with all these countries who hate us. They want nothing more than our demise.
Yep.
And then this happens. Man, wait a week from now, 2 weeks from now to see what else is gonna happen, man. This shit ain't over, man. We going through it. It's here and they coming at us, man.
Transitional period, people. That's what I keep preaching. We are in a transitional period. I'm gonna throw this in here real quick. PT, native, everything that we have been used to, work hard. You know what I mean? You work hard, do the things. All that stuff has to go out the window. It's a problem to be a patriot. That is a bad word nowadays. All that stuff is going out the window. And it's going to be replaced with something totally different. So, people, mentally prepare yourself, spiritually prepare yourself, and physically prepare yourself. Because, look, I am so happy that I have this platform to talk to these two dudes and all of y'all who are in this live chat right now, because seriously, where we're headed in these upcoming months, weeks, months, years, it's going to change everything dramatically. This situation that we're talking about right now, this is going to be a average monthly occurrence. We're going to see how it plays out. Hopefully everything smoothens out in a couple days and it ain't no big deal. Use this shit as a trial run for Shift WROL. Seriously.
Yes,
if you don't have gas,
and prep the hell up.
Yeah.
And please, if you would, smash that like button for me. Let's get this word out so more people, because all of us, we always hang out, we always tight. But most of us right now, we're already on top of these things, but what we want to do is help others. And I'm going to post this chat. So if anybody's got any information you want to share, please. People do go back and watch the lives and they do read the chat. So anything you want to share, you put it out there, you put it on out there. Even I go back and watch the chats. Nisi does a lot too. So any info is good info, man. Get it out there. You know what I'm saying? There's some things that we can't say on a live, or else they'll shut it down and get rid of it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I hear that.
I go back and watch the lives and I'll be like, Josh, you got to calm down. Like, Josh, you got to stop.
I don't think so.
For real.
Keep riding with it.
I'm passionate about this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can see where we're at, man. And like, look, the energy is not for it's not for the preppers. It's not for the fam. It's not for y'all, because y'all are already doing the things. It's for the people who pop in here and who are like, what is this all about? That's who that energy is for. So, it's going to take all of us, y'all, to make it through this shit.
No doubt.
Yeah.
That's right, man. Community, man. We're going to need all of each other, man. They've been planning. This is my opinion. They've been planning this for 4 years. Donald Trump got in there and messed up their plan, and they planned for 4 years. We're gonna make sure we go ahead and rush all our crap through, so no more Donald Trumps ever try to come in and disrupt what we're doing. Yeah. Now they're attacking us in every way possible, man. Meanwhile, we got countries across the pond over there setting up their empires and get ready to just dominate. Meanwhile, they're doing everything they can to divide Americans, man, and pit us against each other with all this crap that's going on.
Yeah,
and we can't give into it. We got to build our communities in spite of what's going on in the world. We got to be ready for anything all the time as a lifestyle.
Absolutely.
And share info. You can't always. I know some of y'all don't have a channel, but there's always the emails. You can hit Just Josh up. You can hit Native up. You can hit me up. You can hit Nisi Tribe up. Nisi Tribe at Gmail. preppertribe at Gmail. Y'all want to throw y'all's emails out there? If y'all got info, give it to, and I'm not saying just give it to us. Maybe there's other channels that you would, conversate with, you talk to better. Hit them up. If you hear something, even if it's something small and you think, that's not something, I don't know if they really care about that. Nah, hit them up, because it's the little details that'll point out the bigger picture.
Exactly, PT. Exactly. Look, I learned more. Look, okay, so your boy just Josh, look. Jack of all trades, master of a few. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put this thing together. So, like, backwoods prepping, ghost, native, man, PT, y'all, look, I watch y'all videos, and when y'all give me information, I'm like, hell yeah, I'm on it. You know what I'm saying? So when I throw out a lot of videos, I'm looking for those comments. Peeps, fam, I'm looking for y'all to tell me, well, this might work a little bit better. I tried this. You try this. I listen, and I'm learning from you guys. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate all y'all. We're going to need each other for where we're headed, y'all. Seriously, that's the bottom line.
Yeah, and if you're in the chat right now, there's a problem going on with YouTube attacking mods that share links. So we can't throw 1,000 links in here. But if you have a channel, you're more than welcome to say, hey, I have content, I make videos, come follow me. Don't ever, I don't care what stream I'm doing, I don't care how many lives I do. If you got a channel, every once in a while, let the people know you got a channel, because somebody might come check you out. You might have some info that will help them. That's what this prepping community is. This ain't some music community. This ain't some, jokester community. I know I joke a lot, but this is the prepping community, man. You look at the bigger prepping channels that's been in here for a long time. Go on their channels and see just how dope these channels are. You go to Angry Prepper, you go to Urban Prepper, City Prepping,
Absolutely.
Full Spectrum Survival, Canadian Prepper, Prepper Nurse One. All these channels, they have so much information that if people were to see it and take their advice on things and try to do some of the things that they do, their lives would be so much better. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we try to do in this community, man. So anybody that's got a channel and you're serious about your prepping or you're serious about this community and helping and stuff, man, say you got a channel, man. Let people know.
Absolutely. We're going to need each other.
Yeah, no doubt.
100%.
I mean, I can't say it anymore. Seriously, look, people, listen to your boy, just Josh, Red. The system that we are used to is disappearing before our eyes. Literally, it is. It's changing. Crypto, 5G. We got things that are coming that, like, we're really gonna have to try to wrap our heads around, and it's gonna come in small increments, like this pipeline disruption, like this ransomware attack. So let's handle this situation. Hopefully, it blows over. But if it doesn't, if there's more problems, then we need to be ready to handle that one and move on to the next one. Seriously.
I just don't. The thing about this one, and this is why I wanted to do this live, is I just don't think this one can blow over. Think about how the governments use stuff to their advantage. You don't think they're going to use this to their advantage? I mean,
sure.
you don't think this is going to affect pew-pews and freedom seeds? You don't think they're going to spin this somehow to affect pew-pews and freedom seeds and regular seeds, just seeds for growing food? I mean, it's going to affect everything, and they're going to use the hell out of it. As soon as they realize, every time they get a little thought, every day they're going in there and they're talking about it. Oh, well, guess what? Because this is going on, we can do this. Oh, guess what? Because this is going on, we can pass that shit we wanted to pass 6 months ago when they wouldn't let us. Yeah, they're going to hit us up, man. They're going to hit us hard.
Oh, for sure. They've got a multi-billion-dollar propaganda machine just ready to jump and pounce on this from every angle to push their agenda. And so, like with this latest infrastructure bill they're trying to pass, man, I see them saying, "Oh, look, our infrastructure's crumbling. We need to add another $1 trillion to this." Yeah, they're trying to. Yeah. They're going to look at this in any way. Yeah. Trillions.
Who's gonna pay for this shit?
I mean, did y'all see I think it was Alaskan Prepper. Was it Alaskan Prepper or Angry Prepper or somebody was talking about the food they're making now? And it, okay, well, we can't. I mean, I think if they hit this 45% on the East Coast, you don't think these dudes could hit another spot and another spot and another spot? So we have this gas problem. Yep. Oh, well, we can't ship cows here and there and here and there. So guess what? Let's start pushing this shit that we're making in these damn labs. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
There you go, man.
I mean,
it's just a test run.
Exactly, man. Yeah.
I don't want to be Mr. Doom and Gloom, but I'm just saying, look, seriously, they're going to herd us in. Preppers, we are going to, I don't even want to say it. We're going to be the number one enemy because we will be self-reliant and self-sufficient. We will be the number one enemy.
Yeah.
They're going to call us hoarders. They're going to start calling us hoarders, and they're going to start trying to pass legislation against hoarding food. It's coming, man. It's coming. Yeah. Because
they're going to hoard people in. They're going to herd people in. I don't know, Walmart's, whatever it is. Ghost Prepper here, he hit it on the head. He was like, food. They're gonna herd people into wherever they need them to go. We'll probably be the only ones who are like, nah, we're all right. I'm good for a couple months. Y'all go ahead and let me know how it works out for you. But that's where we're at, man.
I appreciate you, Pilgrims. I ain't trying to cut you off,
Pilgrims. I'm sorry.
Appreciate that,
Good
man.
looking
Thanks
out,
for the super
Pilgrims.
chat, brother.
I won't do it again.
But let's say this, man. Let's say this. Okay, so it gets so bad that they gotta ration out gas, right?
Yeah.
Well, if they gotta ration out gas, they're gonna have to ration out everything.
Everything.
We gotta ration out the food because we can't get it shipped fast enough. Guess what?
Yeah.
All the times you went to the grocery store during the pandemic and they said you could only buy 2 cans of green beans, wait till you can't buy 2 cans of green beans but once a fucking month.
Yeah.
Excuse my language.
I feel
You know what I'm saying? And I see
Exactly.
it, man. I see these bastards, man. They coming for it, man.
Yeah.
And the propaganda machine's going to be villainizing us, like Josh said. They're going to be saying, "Oh, look at these food hoarders. The reason there's a shortage is because they're hoarding all the food."
Yep.
And they're going to be telling people, "Let us know if you know someone who's a prepper and how many people you know who know about your preps, because we're out here trying to help people." They're going to say, "Oh, he's a food hoarder. I'm going to go and tell on him because the government will give me this or this or this if I tell."
Most people
That's
will
coming.
just tell
That's
just
coming.
because that's the type of person they are.
Yeah.
How many man in prisons they got special spots in the jail for people who just like telling on people, man, and they got to protect those people.
Really?
I mean, there's a lot of folks out here that get in other people's businesses just for the hell of it. They can't help themselves.
Yeah.
Think about that nosy neighbor that won't leave you alone every time you're outside. He's just staring at you. I was riding home today from going to get that Olive Garden. And it was 2 youngins. You know, they were younger. They were probably 15, 16. But I mean, they were in my truck like this. I was like, man, what the hell you looking at? What is there something in here for you or something?
Right.
Yeah, I know, right?
What is it, man? What is it? Like people love snitching.
Yeah, they do, and you got to protect your preps. Now's the time. Like if you got all your preps in one spot, now's the time to go ahead and start burying caches, finding other places to keep preps to hide and stuff, just as another way to prepare for something like this.
Yeah,
Native, I got one for you, Native. Look, Native, I got one for you. I'm doing another video. I got one for you, brother. Hey,
All right,
it's
brother.
gonna be hard, preppers. It's gonna be hard for us. They coming with some serious shit. The caches, hey, it's gonna be tough. I ain't gonna spill the beans because it's something I'm working on. I saw a couple articles. We got to get over this. We got to get over this pipeline thing first. But then you know what I'm saying? It's PT. Hey man, it's gonna take all of us. Literally, it's gonna take all of us preppers to make it through this shit.
Yeah,
Seriously,
no doubt.
For real.
5G.
And I can just see it, man. They've attacked our gas lines. It's done. They have done it with
They
a
don't want us
computer.
driving.
With a computer. What's going to be next? The internet, telephones, your TV. I mean, if you just took out people's cable, their TV, that's no longer getting information. You can't jump on and get the news. You can't jump on and watch Native tell you what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is why I've always said communications. People say, man, the CBs ain't going to be nothing. Nah, you don't need no ham radios. Nah, you do, because this can lead to that. This is it, man. This could be the one.
Man, we're in it. This
Attacking the gas could be worse than the pandemic. Way worse.
It could be. But
Yeah, our whole entire modern society is built on the burning of fossil fuels. Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, they don't want it, man. Green New Deal. Seriously, they want Teslas everywhere and autonomous delivery vehicles. They want, you know what I'm saying? That's what they want.
I'll tell you.
Go ahead.
I just seen somebody talking about the gas prices $2.51 a gallon. You know how much gas is here for the cheap shit?
I'll take that.
It's 7 cents under $3. It was $2.93. That's for the cheap shit.
I wonder what it's going to be tomorrow.
It was like $3.70, somewhere around $3.70 for the 93 bag. Hello. With the gas today that I got, wasn't it like $3.70 for a gallon for the 93? Yeah. Hey. So I mean, it's already shot up. My niece got out because niece sticks the card in for me. I'm sitting there pumping, and she's like, "Look, it's already went up.
Yeah, bro. Tomorrow morning it's Monday. The markets are closed.
Boom.
Watch. Hey, people gonna be like, God damn, I should have listened. I could have saved $50. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Fill up, man. Get your gas. Get your gas right.
Yeah.
You know, because people get sick of hearing it. I can understand. You know, people even see the title of this video and be like, "Oh, I ain't watching that, man. That's all they're talking about now." But no, there's some people you want to listen to when they talk about this shit because they're gonna be honest and they're gonna try to really tell you what they feel could be, and they could be right. You know what I mean? This ain't no joke. This ain't some little bullshit going on in a little area. This is affecting the whole East Coast of the United States of America has been cyber attacked on its gas pipeline.
That's crazy.
45% of the gas is shut down on the East Coast right now.
Have they fixed that shit yet, PT?
Nah, they ain't fixed it yet. They can't even give you a time when it will be fixed.
Man.
And it's been what, 2 days now? How long has it been going on, babe? 2 days?
50.
She got her headphones. Babe, just wear one of the headphones on one side of your ear or something so you can hear me when I talk. She's still ain't. What are you over there watching?
Yeah.
Take your earphone off of one ear so you hear me.
Since Friday.
Since Friday? Yeah, this shit been going on since Friday. So,
That's
I mean,
yeah, that's the whole weekend.
And it's summertime. Think about all the people that want to go on vacation and all this, and think about the government not wanting people to go on vacation. They don't want us floating around. They don't want us doing nothing. They think, you know, this whole, you know, we might as well be India to the government. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real.
They don't, man, they don't love us no more, PT. Look, all right. I'm just gonna go off on a side note here. As prepper. I don't know what our position is as like people in the future. Like UBI, you will own nothing and be happy. If robots and AI is gonna take over everything, if you know what I'm saying, what's our purpose? You know what I'm saying? Right now, taxes. You know, what's gonna be our purpose in the future? Just a side note. I'm just saying. We can get back into this shit.
No, man, run with it, man. You know you ain't on no.
Go with it.
I don't care if you talk about aliens or whatever. I mean, I'm trying to let the people know, but I think we've let them know pretty much that hey, this, and when more shit pops in my, that's the thing, man. I've been sitting around all day, and more shit pops in my head. Like, oh my God, that's gonna be affected too. Oh no, that's gonna be affected. This ain't just your gas tank, whether you can go to the beach or not.
Bro, the goddamn rocket.
I know. Yeah, but do you see? I kind of think that was kind of like
what?
Think about it, man. Think about it. The gas pipeline is attacked on Friday. On Saturday, let's worry about this pieces of rocket that's falling into the ocean.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I know, right?
Let's divert. What is it? Divert.
Bro, we're in a transitional period. We got rockets. We got rockets, 10-story rockets that are falling out of the goddamn atmosphere. We don't know where the hell they're gonna land. It's a transitional period. Fear.
I got to tell you about the transitional period that kind of bothers me a little bit. You want to know why?
Yeah.
Because it kind of downplays what we're going through.
All right.
When somebody says, "Oh, it's a transitional period," okay.
I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be Mr. Doom and Gloom, damn it.
Man, I'm trying to be nice.
We're going through it. We're going crazy around here, man.
I'm trying to be nice.
Oh, man.
We're all going to die. No, hell no. It's a transition.
Yeah, I hear you.
We got to do the
I feel you. I had to mess with you, though. I had to mess with Well, there's some things that's going to
pieces of the rocket's going to hit us right in the head. We ain't going to see it.
What did Go say last night? He's like, man, look, I'm gonna walk out my yard if it hits me in my head. Oh well. And then Backwoods was like, okay, I'll get a bump on my head and I'll be pissed off a little bit. Oh well. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
that's
exactly.
That's what we're gonna need.
What about this gas pipeline that just got attacked in America?
Yeah,
maybe we should be talking about that. You know, not that Ghost and Backwoods wasn't, but I'm talking about the media and you know, all the other people that's out here telling all the people what's up about some damn rocket. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it's crazy shit everywhere.
Distracting. Yeah. There is. There's so much crazy stuff happening all the time, man. It's just blanketing us with distractions and stuff. And meanwhile, they're signing executive orders. They're pushing through. They're cramming through legislation. They're attacking pipelines. Like, we were energy independent, man. It's one of the first things he did was got rid of that. The Keystone Pipeline. He said, "Nah, screw that. We can't be independent. We need foreign oil." And here we are. Now this pipeline's going down. Yay, Biden.
This man, it's crazy. Lost product. I appreciate you. He said I sound like Chappelle doing a white boy.
What?
Man, I'm just prepped. Native, I'm just prepped, man. To the best of my Native, I started doing some hydroponics.
Find it. Update here.
Yeah, man, hydroponics.
All right, check this out, man. Nisi said to share this Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut y'all off.
No, you're good. We need this.
Now you gonna tell me that shit ain't getting serious? Thank you, Kyle. I appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Where'd you get that info?
Man, Kyle emails me religiously. Kyle ain't no joke, man.
Yeah.
He'll cut me reading the chat now.
Yeah, I put it up there.
Kyle ain't no joke. He sends me information religiously. If I wasn't so lazy.
TT1. I believe, man, I think this was really something bigger than what they're telling us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, but you know what the sad part is, PT? Native? The sad part is that either they don't know exactly who did it, which I think they might know, but they're too scared to say who it is because that shit would lead to like a whole nother deal. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let me say this, man. Look at the pandemic, and we know where that came from, and look how bad it did the world, and no repercussions.
Yeah,
there's none. Just okay, it happened. Yep, they did it. All right, well, let's move on.
Exactly.
What? Come on, man.
And think about this too, man. Like, if y'all seen that commercial that the CIA put out with the Hispanic ladies walking in talking about, you know, she's intersectional, like cisgendered female who's got all kinds of other stuff.
Be real careful, Native, please, because we read where if you talk about the letter group or the that's
I'm not talking about that.
Attack.
What letter group?
I don't know anything about any
CIA.
No. Yeah. If you talk about transmissions,
I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about the CIA putting out a commercial, letting the world know that they have bought into this woke stuff. What's the purpose of the CIA? You know, their purpose is to spy, of course, in other nations and to influence the outcomes in other nations. Right. So if they're doing this and putting out a commercial supporting this in our country, it's because they're trying to manipulate something. Yeah, so the CIA is a rogue. They're basically a rogue organization now who are just tools of the establishment. Regime change. Thank you, Josh. That's the word I was looking for.
But haven't they always been rogue too? You know, you hear the conspiracies and stuff, but like George Bush and the Pablo Escobar stuff back in the days and all that. I mean, the CIA's been knee deep in crookedness since the 80s, right?
Oh, no doubt. And then you got the FBI, who has been militarized and politicized by the establishment to go after their enemies. All these 17 federal agencies, man. You know,
17.
There's 17 federal agencies out there. You know, DHS, ATF, DEA, IRS. I mean, the Justice Department, the DOD. There's so many agencies they can throw at us. Yeah, you know, and it's just we need each other. It's like community.
5G is coming. 5G is coming, people. I'm just saying. Yeah. I don't know, man. The whole the gas thing, man. Like seriously, there's so many things that are just like popping up. Like the transitional period. There's so many things that just pop up. Like that shit. PT. I was like, man, I need to do a video on this. I was just sitting at the crib, like, I need to do a video on this. And I was like, nah, just see what's gonna happen next. See what happens tomorrow. Oh, the rocket's gonna hit somewhere. It's Ukraine and Russia. They're still, there's. So you got to pick and choose which one it is, man. But it's like all of them. Either one can be absolutely detrimental to like life, like our daily grind here in the country. And everybody's coming for the U.S. Now is the time.
All right, I do want to say something about that Russia-Ukraine because my common sense tells me this.
What?
My common sense tells me this.
Yeah.
All of a sudden they come out and say, "Oh, it's been squashed." It was just a practice or whatever the hell they tried to say. Come on, man, you don't move 150,000 troops to the edge of a border.
Yeah.
You don't move 150,000 troops and then the next day say, all right, y'all can come on home, man.
Right.
We seen the videos of all the tanks being moved, all this. Come on, man. How, if y'all ain't ever played that game, what's that game? What's that Risk? Where you played it and you set up your pieces here and there and here and there. And they learn from us because we've been setting up pieces everywhere from South Korea to parts of Vietnam to over here. When we attack Afghanistan, we set up shop. Yeah. Now we're in a strategic spot in the Middle East and then Iraq. And then then we hook up with this country and that country. So what are other countries doing now? The same damn thing. That's why you hear about Chinese being in Canada, Russians being in Canada. Chinese got boats coming in Venezuela and all this and all that. They're doing, China's building damn islands in the middle of the water and setting up military bases. They're building the land to set up military bases. Now, come on, man. And then you got the ship that blocks the way. We went through that where that ship was blocking.
Suez Canal. Yeah.
And now it's an attack. So it's an attack on your roads because that's a road for a ship. Yeah. You attack the roads, mess that up a little bit. Then boom, you come in. It's just one after another attack, another attack. How many fucking attacks do we have to have before we say, okay, there might be something going on here that the government ain't telling us? Man, maybe there's more to this shit than what the hell we've been thinking.
Yeah. Look. My plan. Mr. Doom and Gloom over here. My plan for WRL Shift, 90 days. I'm in the house. Hopefully that it doesn't get burned down. I am in the house. And that means I'm not worried about what's on the news. I'm not worried about a China invasion. I'm not worried about the gas running out. I'm not worried about any of that shit. Because guess what? I'm good for 90 days. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight. That's where, as preppers, we need to be at. We need to be able to close the doors, turn that shit off, and be like, if you know what I'm saying? Any threats come around that corner, around that block, we ready to handle them. I'll see y'all in 90 days. And that's where I'm at.
I've also thought about this. I want to see if y'all ever thought about this. You got India right now. They're getting hammered, right? Right? Yeah. Well, who was the number one people beefing with China? I know y'all seen it in the news where people had died and everything. India. They were beefing on the border, right? Yeah. So they're telling us that it's now India's went through the same thing all of us has went through, and they're out in the streets way more than we are. They interacting, they got 1.4 billion people just like China. So now it's just all of a sudden this pandemic is just transformed into something that's hurting them, or was something else put on them by an enemy?
What do you mean, PT? What are you talking about, brother?
And I got to be careful because YouTube, but I'm serious, man. You know what I'm saying? You're going to sit here and tell me that one thing could be released. Why couldn't two things be released?
All right. Okay. Yeah. I don't know.
Drops Mike. Drop Mike.
Native, what you got?
Hey, man, I brought that same thing up to Lady Rowan, and she's like, looking at me like I was a conspiracy theorist. I was like, what, man? If they're in a border dispute, right? China's doing their thing. They're flexing all over the world right now, trying to take stuff over, trying to take over resources. They ain't worried about taking over countries unless, you name Taiwan. But yeah, man, like why couldn't they release another one? They've been in that Wuhan lab, they've been studying these coronaviruses since SARS in 2012. You know, that's what? Oh my, that's over 10 years. You telling me they couldn't have all kinds of stuff ready to go out?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, what's going on in India, man? Like, if we can believe the information come out of there, they're burning bodies and stuff, man. It's bad over there. That's not what we got over here. That's not even close to it. And that mutation crap, I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah.
Stream shut down.
I know, native. Damn.
Man, look, I've been doing some research, guys. I don't know what all you can and can't say. I've been doing some research, and I'm telling you, I know I mentioned it earlier. I've been researching this 5G thing. You know what India just rolled out? Look, India, and if you look at any of the videos, India and China, they're beefing right now because I think Huawei was supposed to be the one that was going to run the 5G test for India. I ain't saying that 5G, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that. But shit, I'm deep into 5G right now. There's a whole lot of stuff going on, and India just ran like their official test run for 5G.
And you should tell the people, man, that everybody in here, Just Josh is going to put out a video or two coming up, and he's going to be breaking down the 5G and getting deep with it.
Let's do a live on it, man.
So if anybody wants to, you know what I'm saying, tune in. Yeah, you going to go live on it?
If you want to, if y'all want to, hey, look where I'm at right now with 5G. Seriously, jack of all trades, master of a few, brother. Seriously, I mean that. So I need answers. I got questions. I've got the pieces to the puzzle. I've got them put into a certain point, but I'm still missing a few pieces. So, bam, Cal, y'all, Red. I need y'all to answer some of these questions that I got. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it. Yeah, I think it could be legit.
I'm kind of concentrating on this gas thing to see where this thing goes in the next couple days. But if you go live and you want a brother there, I'm there with you. You know that. Only thing you gotta do is hit me and give me a time. Give me 30 minutes
Native.
notice and I'll be there.
What's up, Native?
You know it, man. I'm there.
Hey, I love it, man. This is the best community on YouTube. Prepper.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, no doubt.
Man, these things need to be discussed, you know, and I feel you, Josh, because I feel you, the whole, 5G thing, it kind of went silent on things and people got away from it and stuff, but.
Man, can I just drop something on you? My latest and greatest with 5G, and we're going to get back into the pipeline. Can I drop it on you?
Yeah.
All right, 5G. Did you not know 5G is a power distribution, whatever you want to call it? It can power your shit up. Did you know that?
Didn't know that.
When you walk into the house,
I don't know nothing about 5G. I'll be honest. I haven't really heard hardly anything about it.
Native. When you walk into the house, y'all gonna make me just spill all the goddamn beans. When you walk into the house, you ain't even gonna have to put your phone into a charger, brother. It's gonna power up when you walk into the house. Microwave radiation waves. That shit is gonna power cities in Africa, everywhere. Y'all gonna make me drop this. All right,
crazy.
one more, and I'm gonna stop. One more.
That's crazy.
That shit will 3D map an entire city. That shit goes through walls. They can see what you are doing in your house. Live, instantaneous. They can check your blood sugar levels. They can check your pulse rate. Instantaneous. This shit goes through walls. They can know exactly what everybody is doing in the caches. Native. Caches,
they're gonna be able to find them.
Done. If you got a tower close to that cache, they know what's in it, exactly what's in it. Preppers,
so crazy.
But what
That's
about
some crazy stuff?
Preppers.
What's the cages that you be building, Josh? You know the Faraday cages. Can that protect you from 5G?
I doubt it. That shit is super strong.
Yeah.
I'm studying the 5G, man. But look, preppers. We gotta tighten up. That shit is gonna be serious. Yeah.
Word.
The pipeline, man. Hopefully that shit blows over, brother. Hopefully that shit blows over.
I think we're too late for the blow over.
I agree.
Honestly do. I think
and even if it does blow over, what's the next blow? What else is gonna come? And on top of all this too, they're systematically tearing down like law enforcement and policing in the country so that it's just getting more and more dangerous.
Man,
and they want to take away guns, and they're trying to pass legislation so private citizens can't have plate carriers. They don't want us to have guns.
What?
They don't want us to have police, and they don't want us to have plate carriers either.
What?
What's our government trying to tell us? You know what I'm saying?
Man. Hey, preppers, we're gonna have to come together, like for real, seriously, ahead of time, not after the fact, people, not after the fact, but
yeah,
100%. Shit's getting deep, man. Shit's getting deep, and it's more and more and more and more, and they're keeping us worried about this.
For real,
this damn thing we've been going through for the past year, and then
not to mention
all this other shit.
The EMP weapons that Russia and China now have in orbit around the planet. So they could just hit us with EMP. If they hit us with EMP right now, with the gas shortage going on, with all the how dangerous it is in the cities with police going down. You know what I'm saying?
Most preppers get scared when you start talking like that. When you start piling on like multiple events, most preppers get scared. They're like, oh, I don't know what to do. No, man. Like I said, 90 days. Just be prepared to close the doors. Be self-reliant, self-sufficient. Water, food, defense. The same shit we've been talking about. Seriously, people.
And gas up now for your heaters and stuff for the winter. Because I guarantee... Do y'all remember prices going back down after the 2008 thing and them years we went through all that stuff and all the prices shot up and stuff? I mean, prices didn't really come down on a lot of stuff. They stayed the same.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So when this thing takes effect on all the things that it will take effect on, it's going to be. So seriously, man, I hate to repeat myself, but if you got kerosene running the heat in your house, if you got kerosene heaters, gas up now.
Seriously.
Because it's going to be stupid. It's going to be stupid come wintertime.
For real.
It really will.
And they're talking about, they're already talking about how the sun is going through that minimum thing where it's not going to be as warm anyway. So if they're right and it's true, I don't know. You don't know what to believe and what not to believe. But if we are going to go through some colder times, that's going to be a lot more gas you're going to be burning. It's going to be a lot more kerosene coming through your heater. You know what I'm saying?
Transition.
Yeah, exactly, man. And then you got the big push to revamp the rail system, the Amtrak system, and then our gas goes down, so we can't transport ourselves. And all of it's pushing us towards the government's. Oh, we're going to take care of you. We got everything.
Yep. Exactly, Native. Spit that shit, Native. Exactly.
They're gonna be telling you. They're gonna be telling you when you can get gas, when you can, how much of what you can buy, whether it's toilet paper to green beans to meat, what kind of meat you can buy. What you can't have pews. Well, guess what? You can have all the pews you want, but we're gonna keep them freedom seeds on a lock. So guess what? I mean, go buy freedom seeds right now and tell me that you can buy as much as you want. Yeah, I know I can't. I can't go buy as much as I want. I can buy 2 boxes with 5 shells in each box.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, man.
I mean, this is America, man. We if you got the money, you should be able to, buy what you want. You know what I'm saying?
That was years ago, PT. Things are changing. We are in a transitional period, people.
Oh my God.
I'm serious. PT, I'm not bullshitting. Everything that we were used to is going to change. Everything. No meat. Seriously.
A lot of it is already changed.
Exactly.
Look at us. You can't. When could you go into the bank and have a?
You can't go in the bank. No, I'm just saying. I get excited.
I mean, there's still kids going to school at home. My kids still at home schooling.
Seriously.
Look, they only got they got like part-time going to school, and it's not all the kids. It's just some kids can come to the school like 3 days out of the week or something, babe. Is that what it is?
Wow.
The kids in school around here, they go like 3 days a week or something to the school, and it ain't all of them because I know our kids, they work on the computer every day.
Yeah.
Like,
man, go ahead. Look,
it's wild, man.
I seriously do believe like this whole thing was like, never let a good catastrophe go to waste. You mentioned that about the government. Never let a dilemma go to waste. You don't. So I think this whole stay at home, work from home deal, I think that was a learning. The government used that shit as a learning experience The future, if we're gonna have autonomous driving vehicles, delivery, Tesla, 18-wheelers, they're already gonna be automated. You know what I'm saying? I watched the commercial today. It was Domino's Pizza, and I'm a little bit older. They had that Nord dude, the little dude with the little suit who used to be in the old time commercials. He was trying to like screw up like an autonomous delivery system for Domino's Pizza. So they're gonna have all of that. We are going into like those futuristic movies that nobody likes, where it's like it's always raining and it's dark and it's like apartments stacked on top of apartments. Blade Runner and all that. That's where we're headed, man.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
All because a pipeline got attacked.
Avoid noise.
Oh man.
Give me 1 second, fellas. I'm gonna let y'all hold it down for 1 second. Just give me 1 second.
Shit, we got it.
That's good. I got this.
Yeah. Go ahead,
Josh. I got a question, man. I got a question for you.
Oh shit! All right, come on.
So because I was watching your Faraday cage where you took the 2 different size trash cans, man. And I was thinking on a smaller scale because I got this little Baofeng.
Hell yeah!
If I had like one of those metal cups that has the metal lid that screws on it, that this would fit in, could I use that as a Faraday cage? That way I could take it with me when I'm on the road, and if EMP happens, at least I still have my radio protected. What you think?
I got you. You could, but you have to test it. It's a lot of variables with the Faraday cages. Seriously. And I had to literally, when I made that video, I had to sit down and like play with I got ammo cans that I tried. It didn't, it kind of worked. It didn't work. I got bigger ammo cans. You got to play around with it, brother. Seriously. But what you want, you have any walkie-talkies? Cheap ass walkie-talkies.
Yeah, I got
some.
They
give out the strongest signal, even more so than the Baofeng. So if you got walkie-talkies, if you can get those walkie-talkies to cancel out that signal while they're right next to each other, you're golden. You're golden.
Okay. Got you.
That's what I use, man. I mean, I use the Faraday cage, and then I still had to wrap the walkie-talkie, and like I had to put it in a plastic bag and still wrap it in aluminum foil, but that shit killed it. Yeah. Okay. But I don't know. I don't know military grade EMPs. You know what I'm saying? That's it's still it's a crapshoot. I'm trying to get the solar generator. Yeah, I'm trying to make it through with the solar generator, man. That's my game plan.
I hear you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got one for Christmas.
What'd you get?
We just got it's Broco Solar. They came and set us up. They put some panels on our roof like a little grid.
Yeah.
It runs 70% of our electricity.
All right. Damn. Seriously? Bro, the only thing I'm going to tell you. The only thing I'm going to tell you, Native. The only thing I'm going to tell you, when shit hits the fan, when it's go time, hey, just people who have solar setups that don't have panels, they're going to be looking for you, brother. At least me, I'm going to be like, oh, yeah, that house across the street, yeah, they got panels. Yeah. I'm going to wait till they bug out, then I'm going to get them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know exactly what you're saying, man. I've marked every solar panel in like a 50-mile square radius. I know where they are.
No shit.
Yeah,
I'm going to give me some too. Shoot.
Hell yeah, Native.
Y'all are so crooked.
Man. Yeah.
Damn marauders.
I hope for real. It's gonna be a
no. It's scavengers, man. We
Scavenging. That's right. Scavenging.
It's gonna be a thin line, man. Seriously.
Like Duke Energy, those big solar fields, they ain't marauding them.
Yeah. It's gonna be a thin line.
I do want to say something real quick. Just real quick. If you're new to the chat, if you just came in and you're checking us out and you haven't been here before, which I doubt is probably all the people that's with us anyway, because YouTube don't like sharing prepper, channels and stuff. But make sure you subscribe to Just Josh and Native Voice, because Native Voice just came back, and I think he's gonna come back with a passion.
Oh,
because he got the chains on him from YouTube, and he just busted out them chains. So he's coming back tomorrow morning at 8:15 with the rant. And he's going
let me put it this way: I put together a rant over a whole week just for y'all, man. I was like, man, my community, Oh, y'all, man, y'all showed me so much love with the emails and going in old videos and leaving comments, man. I appreciated it, you know. So I put together a rant for y'all, man. I wish I could show it to you right now.
I'll be there. I'll be there. Damn right. That's what's up. Man, I hope this gas thing blows over. Seriously, I hope it does, but it's not in our hands. And that's the whole thing about prepping. There's certain shit that's in our hands, and there's certain things that just aren't in our hands, and we have to be able to roll with the punches.
Hey, I got a question for y'all fellas, man. Nisi just brought something to my attention that Ghost put in the chat. Ghost Prepper. If y'all ain't following Ghost Prepper, you best get on over there because they go deep
For
3
real.
times a week at least.
Yep.
For real.
But
All
he said,
prepping all the time.
But
Yes,
what Ghost Prepper has said, I think Nisi, this wasn't coming from Nisi, so I didn't see exactly word for word. But what if it wasn't a cyber attack? What if it is just a shutdown? What if they're just blaming it on that? And, and this is just another method of you know.
That's my go-to.
Herdness, like y'all were saying. That's a good point, Ghost. Damn good point.
That's my go-to. First and foremost. Every dilemma, I'm like, shit, let me take a deeper look into this shit.
Yeah. Question everything.
Know, man, I used to didn't be like this, man. I used to didn't be like all in the I really didn't. I really wasn't. But now I don't trust anything I hear on the news. I don't trust anything the government says, you know. Yeah. And I know how that sounds, like how it used to sound to me when people would talk like this. Man, it's kind of crazy. He's like, these are anti-government nuts.
Yeah.
But now, man, it's just the way it is. It's just the truth. I mean, I'm sorry. This is just the truth. This is how it is. I know how it sounds. But that is the truth. What you want me to do?
Hey, I'm Mr. End of the World over here. Don't nobody believe me over here, man. I'm Mr. End of the World. My old lady, she'd be like, oh, there goes Mr. End of the World with his hydroponics. You know what I'm saying? She'd be happy I got that shit, though.
Yeah. Make sure you following Just Josh, too, man. Don't let these channels pass you by, seriously. Even if you don't care about the pipeline and what we're talking about tonight, we get into some good conversations. We are some real down-to-earth people. We're not these commercialized channels that, you know what I'm saying, like mainstream media. We're not CNN type people. We're not people that get in front of the camera and start acting like something else real high and mighty and stuff. Like, this is us. We're real and raw, and that's what you're going to get every time. It's just a real, raw, whatever we got on our mind, and we always talking to the people in the chat. And if you got something on your mind, you tell us, and we go with it.
I need
y'all
to
figure it out.
I need y'all. Said my survival depends on y'all. Sheila, I appreciate you. I need y'all. I'm not bullshitting, for real. Seriously.
Let's see what Ghost talking about.
Hey,
they have a timeline to follow for collapsing the economy. Got to break everybody and get them ready to move the. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Ghost. No doubt. Man, Ghost goes deep with it, man. That dude thinks outside the box big time. I've been on a few lives with Ghost, man.
Yeah,
Ghost Prepper. If you're not following Ghost Prepper, you should definitely follow Ghost Prepper. Because the dude thinks outside the box. He's come up with things that I didn't even think of. And I'm like, later on that night, after I get done the live with him and shit, I'm sitting on my couch and I'm still thinking about the shit Ghost said. I'm like, man, this dude is a ghost. It's like he's floating around me right now in my mind. You know what I'm saying? The dude goes so deep, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he does.
I appreciate it, man. There's certain things. So this is what I found, right? So in a prepper community, we're preppers. Like, we all have specialties. Every single prepper, we all have specialties. You may not even know what it is, but I'm telling you, if you're watching this live, you have a specialty. And we need for you guys to comment and let us know what you're thinking, because that shit might be the answer to what we need. And together, if we can all get that information, it's gonna make it just that much easier.
And let us know. Let us know. We got emails. We respond. You know, we got chats. We got comments. You can leave a comment if there's something out there that you want to discuss or you want to see discussed.
Yep.
Like we can't just read people's minds. You know, sometimes we get on here and we don't even really know what you want us to talk about, what you want us to dive into.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of time on my channel, I don't know about y'all fellas. I know Native does it too, but I don't know if you do it yet, Josh. But we'll drop the link in the chat. I'm not going to do it right now, but we drop the link in the chat. And we let anybody come up. There's been so many new people that have came up on my channel during a live stream and had such good information. I mean, the one morning Ghost jumped in. Ghost had never been in front of the camera. Ghost wanted to answer somebody's question, so he jumped on my live stream. And look at him now.
Really?
One of the brightest minds in our community.
Beautiful.
Getting busy. Spreading that knowledge like crazy. So this is a great community. If you're not a prepper, you don't have to be a prepper to be in the prepping community.
Yeah.
You know, you can just be here. We don't judge. We don't. If you're Democrat, you're more than welcome to be here. If you're Republican, you're more than welcome to be here. If you're this religion, that religion, if you're white, you're black, you're Asian, it doesn't matter. This is the prepping community. This is the one community on YouTube, and we watch out for each other.
Yeah.
If you're being attacked, you'll have 10 or 15, 20 people come to your defense because we don't put up with it. We don't put up with racism. We don't put up with none of that shit. We don't deal with it, period.
Yeah.
You're out of here. You know what I'm saying? We don't let women get attacked. We don't let children get attacked. We don't let any of those things happen. So if you're new to this community, make sure you follow us. Make sure you hang out with us because it's like a family in this joint. You know, it's a bunch of friends. We get to know each other, and we really get to know a lot of people because when people comment and people chat, we talk back. We pay attention. We don't just you say something and it goes on by, and we pay attention. So join us. Be a part of the community, man. Let's make this community bigger and greater and keep on growing. Sky's the limit. You know what I'm saying?
Let me just say,
bro.
Yeah. Let me just say, seriously, just to follow what you were saying, preppers, people of a preparedness mindset. Bam! They know y'all know who y'all are. Bam! Hey, we're gonna need each other. Seriously, this is the last time I'm gonna say it. I promise, PT. We are in a transitional period. I don't know how long it's gonna last. It's gonna be more crazy.
Yeah, bro. 100%. 100%, man.
No doubt. No doubt.
Shit isn't peaceful. Whatever. Look. All right. Whatever you want. Whatever it is. Alien invasion. Come on, y'all. I was on YouTube last night watching like different videos, and people where I'm at, Dallas. They were like, we saw UFOs and we saw these strange lights. Like 50 videos. Alien invasion, UFOs, World War III, the gas, the pipeline, the Jabberwocky, CV. There's a lot of things in play right now. In play for a reason.
And we stay on top of it too. Like when you're not hearing stuff in the media, you're not going to go to a music channel. You're not going to go to a you're not going to go how to work a camera phone or there's channels that just do like. This is the community you come to if you really want to know what's going on or have different opinions about what's going on. We may not know exactly what's going on, but we can damn sure dive into it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And try to figure it out.
Yeah. So,
true.
We need y'all.
And there's so many variations of what people prep and how they prep and skills that they've learned over the years, man. And like whatever you might have a question on, I guarantee it, or someone in somebody's chat or comments, or someone in those chat or comments knows someone to send you to. You know, it's like we all keep saying. I keep seeing it in the chat too. No matter what happens, we're going to need each other, man. And beyond mags, we need to build a community of people. Like we need to be reaching out and evangelizing, prepping the people, man. We need to get people. We really do. People need to wake up and realize our society is crashing and burning, and the way that going to McDonald's all the time and being able just to go to Walmart and get what you need and not having enough food on hand to last your family a week, those days are going fast, and people need to wake up to that, man.
Seriously,
no doubt. No doubt.
9 to 5s, 9 to 5s, enjoy the weekends. All that it's changing. All that it's gonna be different. All that's gonna be different.
And
Morality. Go ahead.
Look what happened when this thing hit last year at the beginning of the year. And I've been following the prepping community for years.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've been following prepper channels for years. When I just started a channel like 6-7 months ago, but I've been following them for years. It blew up when the pandemic hit. The prepping community just started blowing up. Yeah. And it's like, that should tell you something. That's because people need information. They need people, like-minded people that are worried about the situations going on in the world today. Mm-hmm. We need each other. It's like you saying, we're going to need each other. And that proved it a year ago. And every single thing that's happened since then. When I hear something going down, what's the first thing I do? I jump on and try to find the most trusted channels I know on you. I don't jump on CNN. I don't jump on MSNBC. No. I go to Native's channel. I'll go to Just Josh's. Angry Prepper. You know, Full Spectrum Survival, man. He's dropping real news daily.
Yes.
And you know, a lot of people that ain't preppers and don't know him, like, you know, haven't been watching him a long time, they first see it, they're like, man, I don't know about this dude. Is he just a doom and gloomer? It's like, nah, this dude, everything he talks about, he drops the links to all the stories and everything, and he lets the people know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, when this pandemic, I'm telling you, man, Full Spectrum Survival, the pulse oximeter thing you put on your finger, and he was naming things. He was having these shows, and he was letting you know, hey, look, you need to stock up on your cough medicines. You need to stock up on your Tylenols. And everything he was saying, it was like a week later, you go to the store and it wasn't there. And I was like, man, I'm so glad I ran out and grabbed that. I wasn't thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And Alaskan Prepper, I mean, that dude drops knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Lots of knowledge. And he's a great dude. You know, the prepping community ain't a bunch of whacked out people. You know, we're just normal people like everybody else. We just believe in taking care of ourselves and taking care of our, you know, the people around, our families and our friends and stuff like that. And if shit gets too bad, you're gonna need your neighbors. You're gonna need people. You're gonna need, you know, y'all call them mags. You're gonna need your group. Yeah. And we got it. We got it right here. If we can hold on to it and keep building it and not let it fall apart. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be tough. PT. It's gonna be tough. Look, right now, everything's lovey-dovey. Preppers, listen to me. Worm! Look, right now, everything's lovey-dovey, brother. We still have the old system. We're going to work in the morning. You know what I'm saying? We know how the bill's going to be paid, kind of, sort of. You know, we're still working off the old system. But I'm telling you, in probably a couple months, things are going to change. Look, that first lockdown, that's when I really got in the garden because I just didn't have anything else to do. Everybody was at home. I was guarding my ass off. You know what I'm saying? And it gave me a chance to kind of reflect and see what's going on. And that's where we're at. That things are changing, man. That was the first time that I actually had not worked for like a week because it was lockdown. My companies were trying to figure out, what do we do? Am I an essential worker? Am I not an essential worker? You know, they didn't even know. So that's where we're headed right now. I think
that's what's going to happen with this gas pipeline, man. Yeah. I'm telling you, I think that's what's going to happen. They're going to start They're going to start telling people, oh, you don't need to come in. We only need these people to come in because you know, you're not. Well, I just see this going down a bad road, man. It's going to go down a bad road.
All right, so I got you. I appreciate that information, PT. Now I'm gonna do with it what I do. So, trying to decide who is essential and who is not. We just went through that shit. We just went through it, right? So they're already talking about the economy is the economy could be getting back. You know, we could be getting back to work, but people are happy getting unemployment. We can't get people to work. So you throw in that on top of who's essential, who's not essential. We just went through that. People ain't trying to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, people are scared too. Think about it, man. People are still scared about this whole pandemic, man.
Yeah.
And what is this?
You
Call the
echoing,
jab.
man.
What's up, Native?
Somebody's echoing.
Who is it? All right, it's gone now.
Okay.
All right, but damn, what the hell was I talking about, man? Now I done lost. Oh, but people are scared because look, you know, they say, well, people don't go back to work because they got unemployment. I don't believe that, man. I think there's of course there's some that are like, oh man, I'm just going. But I think there's some out here that are scared to go back to work because
I hear you.
Look at India. Look at all the stuff that has come out that says, well, maybe this will work for this. Maybe the Jabberwocky will work for this, but it won't work for this one. You know what I'm saying? I think people are still worried, man. We ain't over this thing yet. You know what I'm saying?
I
hear that.
We're strong.
Yeah.
We're strong about it. We have our convictions about it, but there's other people out here, man, that are really terrified of this thing, man. Especially people that have lost family members and stuff like that, man. It's a scary thing.
I feel you. And just to add on to that, I feel you seriously because you know what I'm saying, home health physical therapy. Yeah, I didn't treat it. You know, I didn't work with a whole lot of COVID. I ain't gonna say it. CV patients. You know what I'm saying? A lot. But it's like when I go to the gas station now, it's like I don't have to wear a mask. It's like everything's almost back to normal. You know what I'm saying?
Not here.
Really?
That's because you in Texas. I'm in Maryland.
It can't be. Really?
What's the restaurant still at 50%, babe?
What? PT. Man, we went
restaurant still at 50%.
What?
Still at 50%, man. You still got to wear a mask everywhere you go, man. You can't go into a store without a mask.
All right. I went to the gun range. Yeah, I went to the gun range. I was like, do I need this mask? Like, nah. I was like, and then after the gun range, I was like, cool. I don't have to wear a mask. We went out to eat afterwards, and nobody had on the mask. So I was like, I don't know. I
swear Niecy should just join the live. She should like go in the other room and just join the damn live. I can't ever get her attention. I'm over here.
Throw the link.
Acting all retarded and shit.
Throw the link.
Because she knows the scoop, man. She keeps up on all the stuff. She's constantly reading, man. If you see her throughout the day, she stays on top of Native, you know.
Yeah,
y'all go back and forth about the stuff and whatnot, man. That's my go-to too.
I know what it is. My old lady, she'd be like, "Oh, he's upstairs doing a video about the end of the world." I'd be like, "Man, come on, cut me some slack."
So what you think, man? What do you think? I mean, do you think this gas pipeline thing? Do you think it's going to blow over in a couple of days, or do you think I really want to? I think it's serious. I think we got a huge problem. But what do y'all think, man? Y'all think it's just going to be, you know, we ain't even going to be hearing about it in 3 or 4 days, and it'll just be all over with?
I don't think that. I don't think that, man. I think like with them shutting down the Keystone Pipeline and making us dependent on foreign oil, and then this happens, that's going to make us even more. They're going to start, if they don't fix this soon, and I don't see them doing it because it fits in with their narrative too well. It's like, I forget, I think it was you, Tribe, that said, you know, don't, or it might have been Josh, don't let a good catastrophe go to waste. They're not going to let this just go, man. They're going to add this on to everything they're doing.
Yeah. And
we haven't even touched on the crisis at the border, what's going on. 170,000 illegals have been caught. Those are the ones that have been caught crossing the border, man. 170,000. Not to mention 28,000 kids in cages. And no one's talking about it. Trump used it for a month, man, and we never heard the end of it.
I'm not sure we can talk about it. I'm not sure we can talk about it on YouTube. Native voice.
Bro, we can't even talk about shit we want to talk about.
Google mods, just say Trump in your video 30 times.
Bro,
you want Google mods, just say Trump in your video 30 times.
we must erase him.
It's like, I've been locked down for a week, man. I can't help myself.
Hey,
you don't even know, man. You don't even know.
In America, we can't even say what we want to say. That tells you where we're at right now. Bro, if we just go off just on a rant, like if I said half the things that I want to say, I'm done. My channel's done.
Oh, yeah, they looking to cancel us.
I
Look,
can't
they-
say
they-
half the
for a
stuff I
reason.
want.
Oh yeah.
Man, if I could say what I really
Bullshit.
want to say, oh my God.
My
I
bad.
can't say it. It's working. Yeah.
Yeah, it is working. 100%.
Let's see what Ghost talking about.
Man, I hope not.
I heard him talking about that last night because I was watching Ghost. I heard you talking about that last night, man, and it made a lot of sense what you were saying. If y'all missed the live last night with him and Backwoods, y'all should check it out, man. They go deep on some stuff.
Man, I hope not.
But they could just say it was there, though. You know, and we would never really know the truth. They're not going to show us. You know what I'm saying? They could just say, oh, we found it in Florida, or we found it here. We got to shut down the whole country. That India strain's here now. They could just say that, and we would never know.
Yeah.
And people are already worried about it anyway.
Hey,
I mean,
what about
'cause
this
you,
one?
You got to. I mean, if you ain't a prepper, if you don't worry about every little thing, I keep my eye on every little thing that happens.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't just blow something off. I'm that's just not me, man. Because that's when you end up getting screwed. You know what I'm saying? Because you just it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep your eye on everything.
I know where every exit is in damn near every like place I go to. I know where the exit is. I'm just saying. That's just being a prepper. You know what I mean? But
yeah, I was at my doctor's. And he walks in and I'm staring at this plaque that's on the wall.
okay.
And he's like, man, what you, he looked at me funny. He's like, what you doing? I'm like, man, I'm reading the exit sign, man, on how to get out of here if an emergency happens. He said, man, you really are a prepper. I was like, yeah, you damn right I am, man. I'm taking a photographic memory of this plan you got here on the door, man.
Absolutely.
And then he started explaining to me why. He was like, well, the windows don't open, so just know that if anything happens, you can't get out the window. I was like, yeah.
Really?
Because he watches my channel. My doctor watches my channel, man. Like he watches it on his lunch breaks and stuff. Because, you know, that's another good point. Get in good with your doctor, man. Because if you can trust them and you believe in your doctor, which I do, man, they can be a huge help to your life, man. I mean, they're lifesavers, man.
Seriously. Yeah. Yeah. But so what are we talking about, man? We talking about the Jabberwocky, or we talking about the pipeline? I had something for both of them,
man. We talking about the pipeline, but we can talk about anything, man.
So the pipeline, man. You were kind of asking like time frame or how it's going to end or whatever. It just depends on where they want to take it. Right now, seriously, right now, the sad part is right now, we're the followers in the situation. We're the followers. We react to the situation. We don't create or deter the situation. We have to react to the situation. So shit, it depends on how far they want to take it. Like Native was saying, their agenda. If you know what I mean, it literally depends on how far they want to take it. What are they trying to work on now?
Well, I got a question for y'all. This is something deep, and I think something that should be said is, what should, if you're not a prepper?
Yeah,
we're talking to people that don't prep right now, and they're worried about. Okay, y'all say that this shit could really hit the fan. This pipeline thing is really bad. It's much more worse than I thought about when I heard the little bit of stuff on the news.
Yeah.
What's some things that people should do right now because of this pipeline deal? What's something that they can do right now? You're not a prepper. You're not in that state of mind. You know, you got to be. Can't tell them, well, go out and get a whole solar panel and put it on your roof. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's something that just regular old folks can do right now to protect themselves from this pipeline disaster that's happening?
Want me to go?
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead, Josh.
Food, man. Food. I always say first and foremost, the simplest shit. Food, man. Go out and make sure you got a decent supply of water. Seriously, what's stack it to the rafters or whatever. Just make sure you got a decent supply of water and food. 2 to 3 weeks at least. 2 to 3 weeks at least. And then go from there. But what I want you to do as preppers is I want you to start looking at the situation from a different perspective. Don't look at it from your average person who's just saying, oh yeah, nah, you know, it ain't no big deal, whatever. I want you to kind of PTOB. I want you to war game that shit. Think about the effects, the consequences, what could happen, what couldn't happen, and start coming up with the plan to be able to handle all those situations. If nothing happens, you're good. But if shit does hit the fan, you're gonna be covered. So
it's gonna affect food. It's gonna affect the containers of food. And it's
everything.
all our food is in trouble anyway.
Shipping.
So
God.
now, yeah. So you want to get you some canned goods. Make sure make sure your cars are topped off. If you got any gas tanks at home, they should be full right now.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you should just run up to the gas station and fill them up.
Yeah.
You know, if you got the money. And I know some people that don't have the money right now to just be doing crazy stuff. But right now, if you got $20 in your pocket, go put it into gas. Yeah. Because it's not going to be good for the next couple of weeks at least. At least. And prices are going to shoot up on everything. So make sure whatever you're using, get you some toilet paper. Get you some, and I hate to say that, but get you. I'm not saying buy out the store. Don't get 12 damn cases of toilet paper, but get a couple. Because you think about it. Think about this. If you can't go to the gas station and get gas, a week from now they start rationing gas, or the gas stations are so filled up every time you go that you can't get in there until they're emptied, and then they tell you, well, we don't get a refill for 2 days, and we're hoping that comes in. Because this is what can happen. This is what can happen. They let it out the bag that the shit's going on. We're going to lose 50%. Think about that. We're going to lose 50% of our gas. Yeah. Every day we're losing 50% of our gas coming in. What's that going to do, man? You want to get you some food, keep your gas tanks filled up, get you some extra oil for your car, because it's going to filter down. If you need power steering fluid, transmission fluid, oil, get all that stuff. Get some extra stuff for your car, and do it right away. Don't wait a week. Don't wait 2 weeks. Don't wait to see if it blows over in 2 days. Do that now, please. Yeah. Help yourself.
Go through your medicine cabinets too. Go through your medicine cabinets. See what you're short on, man. Allergy medicines, cough medicines, Motrin, ibuprofen, Advil, whatever, aspirins, Tylenol. Whatever it is you use on NyQuil. NyQuil is actually a really good thing to have on hand, like a lot.
Yes.
Because it's just good at fighting the symptoms. Because if the stuff goes down, like you said, man, you just can't. What if you don't have gas to go to the doctor when you're sick? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you have like prescription meds and stuff like that.
Hey, I like to know this out.
Go ahead, brother.
Nah, you're good. The prescription meds. I found somebody. I found a website. I found a company. Medzino. 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 Yeah. They get you a couple months in advance. They got you covered. It's gonna be like $35, like 90-day supply, but they got you covered. Medzino. A couple of my fam, they hit me up like, what was that company? I was like, Medzino. They hit me back like 2 weeks later. They was like, brother, it's all good. I appreciate you. I'm stocked up. There you go.
There you go, brother.
We're coming into the summertime, and that's when all the thunderstorms hit and the tornadoes and the hurricanes and all this stuff. The weather events start popping. So if you can't get gas in your car, you might want to have an emergency radio that takes batteries, or you can hand crank it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Like, I mean, I can think of a million different things, man. I'm a prepper, so I've done all this, but it's like I'm sitting here thinking about what if you cannot get in your car and go somewhere? If you really have to ration your gas tank, because you want to make sure that you can still get out of here if it gets too bad. Because what else is coming? You got to think about things. This could just be the first hit of something to come.
More likely is.
I mean, wars aren't all, it don't happen in one day where everything's hit up in one day and then boom, the next day it's over. Like, it's strategically
it's fifth generation warfare. Yeah, man. They don't even need to fire one missile, fire one round to take us down. Obviously. Right. Just this one pipeline, man. What if they hit all of them at once?
Yeah. Seriously. And then one can't come and save the other one.
Yeah. What if another one hits right now? Because we're at 45%. What if the people that did this? What if it was people that did this?
Right.
What if they said, okay, y'all don't want to pay up? Boom, guess what? Now 90%'s gone.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do it for a week. We don't even want nothing now. We just gonna hold it for a week, then we'll tell you the ransom.
Yep.
Because we know what it'll do in the next week if y'all don't have this. And guess where else we gonna hit? We're gonna hit the West Coast too. Why not? I mean, seriously, they just attacked our East Coast pipeline. 45%. Man, come on, man. That ain't no joke. I know I keep repeating myself. I know people probably sick of it. But you got to get this in your head, man. There's some shit going down that they're not.
Yeah.
And the government is not going to tell us. They're not going to tell us. They try to keep that shit that they want to get us worried and messed up and stuff, but they don't want it to the point where we all come out of the house, join together and say, what the hell?
Yeah.
They don't want it to be an uprising. So they don't tell us when the shit gets real deep. You know what I'm saying? They tell us just enough to keep us, messed up in the head and shit and divided and all that good shit.
Yeah. Seriously.
They ain't telling us, man. They ain't gonna tell us.
But in the beginning of CV, they scared us to death, man. It was like 24/7 just bombardment, just like the fear campaign. But now with this gas pipeline, not to compare it, but with this gas pipeline, it's just like seriously, like I saw it on the news and it was like, oh yeah, there was a ransomware attack on a pipeline in the United States. It's from Texas to New York. Next. You know what I'm saying? So what do you do with that? Like it still isn't fixed. They made it seem like give us 30 minutes and we'll have it back online. No big deal. Nah, this shit still ain't fixed. Like we're sitting here.
I don't think they want to fix it. I don't think they want to. Like Nisi just said, they ain't in a hurry. They ain't in a hurry because it fits their agenda.
Yeah.
And they must have been keeping it kind of quiet because it's been going on for 2 days and I ain't heard many people talk about it all that much. Like this is a serious conversation that needs to be out there and ain't nobody.
I heard about it this morning.
Yeah,
that's when I first heard this morning.
Right. And Nisi was telling me that the mainstream media, it's like a little 10-second part of the show of an hour oh yeah, there's been a cyber attack on the okay. And now 2 dogs were making out in a park.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, hold up, man. Why are they not saying that? When they're not saying something is good. You know what I'm saying? When they ain't telling us, we in some trouble, Jack.
They was pumping the 6th grader though. I know everybody heard about the 6th grader. They was pumping that shit. To grab on the pew-pews. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know what they were pumping around here because I seen it. They said some teenager had passed away from the
really?
The code, and she was athletic and she wasn't overweight or anything, and
gotcha.
So they rest in peace. And I'm not trying to say anything bad about that, but it's like they're still pushing the pandemic hard, man. They're all day, every day.
Yeah. Hey, can you imagine if India came over here? Look. I'm about to be the bad guy. Hey, y'all, I'm sorry. Damn, I'm sorry. Hey, can you imagine if India came over here? And like
most people are saying it's already here.
Bro, no, I'm just saying, look, if India came over here and like hospitals like overnight were just like bombarded, no oxygen. Back at day 1, if you step outside and take a deep breath of fresh air, you're gonna die. Hey.
Well, I think it's coming.
I think it's coming. They be trying to get that jab.
Because remember, it's always been since the beginning. It takes 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks for this. Like you get it, and then it's 2 weeks later before you even know it, and then them 2.
I think it's already here. I mean,
you think so?
I think all strains are already here, man. You can't stop that. I mean, there's no way. There's nothing you can do to stop a virus. You really can't.
Yeah.
I don't care what they say.
I got you, man.
Like look at our shutdown. Look at our shutdown. We shut down travel from China January 31st, and then a week later there were cases popping up on the West Coast and the East Coast.
Gotcha. Yeah. Hell yeah.
But you got to remember that they didn't have test kits and stuff. That shit was here before that too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look how bad it was. They actually showed it because Cuomo wanted to be a big shot in New York and be on TV every day. But New York was infested with the bug. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they had, man, I'm telling you, that shit was here way before they started telling us.
It was. Yeah, it was. It was. A lot of the people I treat and stuff. Yeah, they were like, oh, back in November, back in October.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if it is what they say it is, and it does take 2 weeks, and that India is here, and it really is something,
it should hit China first.
I've been watching the overseas news, and I'm sure they're just like our news. They push what they want to do, but I mean, Shrimp Zoo's been showing you know clips and videos and stories about it, man, and it's not good.
Ridiculous.
They're going through hell over there.
Yeah. It should hit China first, though. It should hit China. I mean, if it's legit,
it might be China. We don't know what's going on in China.
No, we don't know
really
since
don't.
the beginning.
Yeah,
they own all the media, and they have that firewall built around their internet, so they control information coming out even online for them. Damn, we have no idea. It could be there. We don't know what's going on in freaking China, man. Their people could be dying, and they could have the vaccines for everything that's been released already. We wouldn't know. They won't tell us. They don't communicate. You know, they're doing their own thing. They just tell Biden, just do what we tell you, son.
Yeah. Oh man. Hey, that shit comes over here. Hey, 90-day plan, full effect. I'm locking the door.
Yeah. 15 days to slow the spread. 15 days.
90 days. Holla.
A year later.
Straight up, man. Yeah.
Don't need a mask. Don't need a mask. Don't need a mask. Wait. Now you need a mask. Now you need a mask. Now you need two. Now you need two. Now you need two. Like what? Wait a minute.
3. Forever. Man, just put one on forever.
It feels so good, man, to just I still do that shit accidentally, like the gas station. You know what I'm saying? Like I have my mask like right here to just walk in and like, go to the bathroom like a quick trip or something. And I have my mask right here and I'm like holding the door open for people. I'm like, what's up, man? It's like, hey, thank you, appreciate you. And I'm like, oh, my mask, put that shit on. But for us to have to go back to another lockdown and all those, all of the restrictions, nah, it ain't happening.
And that's what makes me think about this pipeline. Is this a method of lockdown? Could this end up being a method of lockdown?
Could be.
You can't get gas. You ain't going
that's
nowhere, man.
Point.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's facts.
Yeah. And if they can disrupt the food supply chain long enough to really make it a crisis to where the government has to step in, even at a local level, man, that's what they want. That's what they're pushing this for. That's what Ghost was alluding to earlier, I think, in the chat. Because once people are hungry, man, all hell's gonna break loose.
That's it. The food.
Yeah. And they know they can't just come out and say, not in America, you can't just come out and say, oh, well, we need y'all to stay home and nobody can leave, because you're going to have more people come out there. I'm going to tell you, there was more people when this shit first hit and they said people had to stay home. There was more people walking up and down my road than I had ever seen in my entire life, like times 10.
Right.
Everybody's coming out the house. This America, you can't tell us, but if they, and they know this, so how can we keep them at home? Oh, well, we take away their gas. They can't go nowhere. Boom, there it is.
Yeah.
It's so simple. It's so simple, and it's right in front of our face.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be careful about what I'm about to say, but all the science and the data that's coming out, because we've had this for a year, is showing that this thing kind of passes easier when you're indoors and not so easy when you're outdoors.
Really?
So so even if they start the whole lockdown thing, people are going to come out and say, what about the science? What about the science? Right. And it's going to go, they're going to shut us down again. They're going to delete channels. They're going to cancel everyone because they want us inside because it transmits faster that way.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, guys. Transitional period. Yeah. I'm just saying. That's what this is, man. I don't know if we're ever going to be done with TV. I don't know. I think it's going to be endemic like the flu is. And all these Pfizer and Moderna, they're going to be having a booster boosters.
Vaccine shot every year. Just like the flu, you get the flu shot every year, and you get your CV shot every year now.
Yeah, no doubt.
Why wouldn't they?
No doubt about
They're making billions. Why wouldn't they do it?
Hey, PT, if gas shoots up like twice as much as it is right now, I'm gonna text you first thing in the morning. I'm gonna be like, brother, you called that shit.
I told Nisi today at the gas station, I said it's going to get up to $5 or $6 a gallon. Because you know over there in the UK.
Crazy, man.
Oh,
it's going to be crazy in the morning. People going to be lined up.
Yeah.
They're going to have the trash bags over some of the over the hoses and shit.
Yeah. 2 pumps available out of 10. Yeah.
And then they're going to hit us with the India. You watch what I tell you. They're going to do all this, and then they're going to hit us with the India and be like, oh, well, guess what?
Bro, in India right now, everybody is scrambling to get the jab or walk.
Yeah.
Scrambling. Hardcore people who were like, hell no. Like, here, the first lockdown, it was like, okay, this is what we got. Nah, India, it's like, nah, everybody is done. If that shit came here, can you? I'm just saying, I'm just brainstorming. People gonna hate me for this shit. Can you just imagine if that shit comes here and is 5 times worse than what we had the first go round, like legit in everybody's face, and you can't get the you know what I'm saying?
There ain't one of those for it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah.
All we can do is react to the situation, brother. That's it. All we can do is react. 90 days. I am in the house. Seriously, I will be playing video games in the house for 90 days. Y'all do whatever y'all want to do out there. If you ain't got oxygen in the hospitals, I'm in the house.
I tell you, man, it's going to affect us anyway. I mean, if you think about me, I'm going to be careful about the gas that I put out. I'm not just going to be running here and there and everywhere. Like for the next couple of days, I'm going to be chilling. I'm going to, where I have to go is where I'm going to go. But I'm not going to be blowing gas. You know what I'm saying? And then in a couple of days, that gas is going to go up, and it's going to go up in price. So then you ain't going to want to spend all your money. You're going to be spending all your money on gas to even get gas. Yep. Man, I'm telling you, man, this ain't no joke, man. That's why I wanted to do a live on it and let people know just how serious it is if they ain't taking it serious.
I appreciate you, man. Seriously.
I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for coming on here with me, man. I really do. I appreciate both of y'all. That's why when I hit y'all up and y'all jumped on here with me, man, I really, really, really appreciate it. Because this is what it's all about, man. This is why we make a channel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Seriously. Cal, I used to ride my motorcycle to see patients. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to get that shit out.
You can be riding a bicycle. You're going to be riding a bicycle a week from now.
For real, man.
Oh, yeah.
You ain't no damn gas.
That's something I was going to bring up, too, earlier. We were talking about it. Bicycles. I got 5 old bicycles I got stashed. But I was thinking I need to go and get some chains, get some inner tubes and some tires and stuff, man. You never know. I might be riding a bike to the store or something. I'll do it, too. Shoot.
Yeah. Stack your food. Food's going to shoot up. You thought food was going to shoot up then. It's really going to shoot up now. Like, this is an excuse to shoot it up way faster. When people go to buy a gallon of milk and it's $9 for a gallon of milk.
Or you can only get 2.
I'm telling you, it's going to happen. The food shortages and all that, they're going to hit us with it. They pretty much tell us without telling us. Yeah.
That's what they say. They have to tell us.
And they've been telling us for years. They've been saying, "Oh, we got too many people." Look at the documentaries on National Geographic and shit. They know what they're putting out. Yeah, they know what they're putting in our face. They've been telling us for years that food's going to be a shortage because there's too many people on the earth, and you can't keep up with supply and demand and all this and all that. This ain't nothing new.
Yeah. Preppers, y'all better start y'all gardens. Get y'all gardens going. Perfect that shit. Don't be like me.
Yeah.
Too much neem oil on your garden and kill everything. Perfect that shit now. Seriously. I got the hydroponics going. Straight up.
Yes,
lettuce.
I don't know how long y'all want to go, man. I didn't realize. It feels like we've been on here 10 minutes, but we've been going almost 2 hours. We're a minute away from 2 hours. Y'all, it's up to y'all, man, when y'all want to.
I'm probably gonna go to bed so I can get up early, man. I got a couple of empty gas cans. I'm gonna go ahead and add some more to my preps. I'm gonna get up early.
I appreciate
So I'm beating the line.
Yep.
Get that $5 gas.
And make sure if you're a prepper, now this is for the preppers. Make sure if you got gas already that it ain't outdated. Make sure you get, pour that stuff in your tank and get some fresh gas. If the prices haven't shot up by the morning. And let us know if y'all wouldn't mind, everybody in the chat. And I'm not saying everybody, but if you get a chance, if you're from different areas, in the comments of this video tomorrow, if you go out and you see the gas prices, could you drop where you're at, like what state you're in and how much the gas is, and if it went up or down, if you've noticed, like if it went up 50 cents, if it went, because that'll help a lot of different people to see those prices and where it's at, and they'll see that it's jumping and they'll realize, hey, we got to get something done.
Yeah.
So please, if you don't mind, just drop something in the comments of this video tomorrow if you go and check on the gas or whatever, and let us know what's going on in your area.
Come on,
and
fam.
If you're a content creator, you can always make a video about it. You know what I'm saying? Let us know what's going on, because this is our communication. We can't go by what MSM is telling us. We can only go by what we can do for ourselves, and I'll do the same. If I start seeing prices jump, I'll let people know. I'll throw out a little 3-minute video or something, be like, look, the gases went up.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's stay in communication with everybody, man. Even if you don't have a channel, stay in communication with us.
We're gonna need each other.
Yeah, Jules brought up a good point. Don't forget the additive. If you can find it, I use Stable. It's only a couple of bucks, or it used to be.
That's it.
And because gasoline, modern gasoline, man, they say 6 months without the additive in it. But I mean, I've used gas in my vehicle over a year without Stable in it. But man, if you put Stable in it, and I take full. And I stuff it in there and then tape it down, man. When I store fuel for long term, I bet. I mean, it'll last a couple of years like that.
Oh, yeah.
I've got a filter. It was like $17, and I don't know where I put it. Oh, it's in my van, a matter of fact. But I got it's a funnel. But what it does is it won't let water go through it. It'll only let gas, because water molecules are bigger than gas molecules. So you can look it up. Just look up for. I don't know what you would say. I don't know the name. I think it's downstairs or it's in my van. I don't want to leave the chat and go do all that. It'd take 10, 15 minutes. We're getting ready to end the show. But look up a funnel that'll take. Just put in the take away gas funnel or something and look it up. You might want to get you one, man, because water will consume in your gas tank sometimes and stuff. So when you're going to pour it in your car, you pour it through that filter and there ain't no water going in there. It's just straight gas.
Good shit.
Okay. Dang, man. That's a good tip, brother. Yeah, I'm looking forward to them.
No doubt. All right, fellas, is there anything y'all want to let everybody know before we jump up off here, man? You got your rant in the morning, Native?
Yeah, man. 8:15, man. I set it up as a premiere because it's been so long. I hope y'all come out and check us out, man. Like I said, it's going to be a show. I put together a nice show for y'all because I had a whole week where I couldn't post anything. So I was like, I'm going to do it up, man. I'm going to hit them back up. So, but I've been talking with Lady Rowan and with DEVOUT Lion, and we're getting ready to do this YouTube channel thing the right way, man. We're getting focused, and we're going to fight back. As long as we can, as long as we're on YouTube, man, we're going to do it, and we're going to help people, and we're going to reach people.
I know you will, brother. And I'm glad you back, man. Seriously, no doubt. Boom, fist bump.
Appreciate
no doubt.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
All right, and what you got, Josh? I know you got some stuff coming up.
I'm just crazy. Hey, Mr. Doom and Gloom, y'all. Bam! Bam! Red, word, go, peace, love.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Red, I'm looking for you. But prep up, people. That's all I can say, man. We're gonna see what the gas does tomorrow. I'm sure it's gonna go up. Hopefully it won't be future problems like really like big infrastructure problems with the gas. I don't know, man. Prep up. We're in a transitional period.
No doubt.
And, go check out my homeboy Native tomorrow morning. Hey, I'm gonna wake up early. I don't even wake up that early. I'm gonna wake up and check him out, y'all. PT, you know what it is.
And as far as I go, I got some videos that's coming up. I've been working on them. I got like 3 or 4 videos that I've actually been working on, but it takes a couple days and it's going to take a couple weeks to get some of them done. But I'll be dropping them. But also check out my Anglers Tribe channel. Now, even if you ain't into fishing, I got some DIYs that I'm going to be doing, and it might interest you. And you know, we're going to have some fun over there too. We're going to do it up. So check out the Anglers Tribe channel. If you go to Prepper Tribe, I got it listed right at the top. The only thing you got to do is go over there and hit that subscribe button for me. I think I only got like 76 subs over there, but it's going to be a pretty cool channel. I think we're going to have some fun with it. It's going to be about outdoors and fishing and stuff like that. Check me out, man. I appreciate it. And if you hadn't hit that like button, can you hit that like button on the way out? I really appreciate it.
Yeah,
and I appreciate all y'all hanging with us in the chat too. What's up, Ja?
I was just saying, hit the bell, hit the thumbs up, hit
Smash
the bell,
that.
hit all that shit. Bam!
Smash that. but thank all y'all for hanging out with us, man.
Yeah,
I hope
man.
y'all take
Appreciate
care and
it.
keep an eye on things and get your preps up. All
Yes,
right, we'll holler at y'all next time.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Peace.
Bam! Later.